Hare Krishna. So today we shall speak on the subject, how do you get to know yourself fully? Actually, to know yourself fully is not really very easy, but it can be easy. It is difficult for those who want to make it difficult, but it becomes easy for those who is an easy person. So, if you are really eager to know yourself fully, then certainly by itself it will come. Even without effort, it will come to you naturally. That is, once you get a desire, the super soul who is sitting in your heart, he does everything just to fulfill your desire. Even if your karma does not allow you to get this, but still he will do everything for you to get the object. But then what will happen is, since you have a heavy karma on you for you not to obtain the thing, so even after obtaining that which you have been always desiring, you will see yourself that you are not getting a full happiness upon obtaining what you have desired. That's why some people, they want to obtain something in life and they pray to God, my dear Lord, please give me that thing. And you see somehow or other the person may get that thing. But then at the end he sees himself that even after getting that thing which he has always been desired, but he does not see himself happily in his own skin. So then it is to be understood that in his fate, in his destiny, he was not supposed to get that thing. So means the super soul is always there to fulfill his desire. So in other words, if a person is really willing to know himself, that is to understand who am I, why I have come here, what is the reason of my existence, why is it I have been born in such and such country, from such and such family, from such and such parents, why is it that that I have got such a kind of job. So then for that person, means he is really very eager to know himself, why I am here, what is the reason of my existence, what is the purpose of my life. Then certainly the super soul will help him swiftly without any delay, because for one to know himself, it does not depend upon his karma. No, karma is not there. For one to get a big house, to obtain a beautiful wife, to get plenty of money, to have a big car, this depends upon one's karma, one's destiny, one's fate. But for one to know himself does not depend upon his karma. No. It all depends upon one's willingness to really, genuinely, he really wants to know himself. Then certainly that revelation will come to him naturally, either through getting some books with some spiritual person, or through meeting with a spiritual person, or through having a desire to go to a spiritual place. But then the revelation will come through these things. But certainly he will come to know himself. Actually, why this desire comes, that is to know oneself, is when one has at least in his life, even once, has done something benevolent in his life, even once, then for that person, that little activities, let's say for example, he has feed some poor person, or he has, like for example, open a hospital, or he has done something good in his life, which we call, agyata sukriti. Like for example, he has come to the temple and he was sweeping the floor, or he has give some a sadhu, a brahmana, some water to drink when he was thirsty. So then this is what we call agyata sukriti. Then through this agyata sukriti, certainly that question will arise in himself, because he has done something good. So how is this possible? Is when he is engaging in some benevolent activities, then what happened? This question will come by itself to him. Then he will start to ask himself, why am I here? Why is it that I have been born here in India, or have been born in Mauritius? Like my body is made up in Mauritius. So then when this question is will come, then certainly he will search for the truth. Then he is called a seeker. And for a seeker, it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Shri Krishna said that for a seeker of truth, that is for a person who want to know the truth, actually that person is really very dear to Krishna. Krishna says that. He says that there are 4 kind of person, who search, who surrender to him. And among these 4 kinds, one among these 4 kinds is the one who is in search of the truth. So that person who is in search of the truth is very dear to Krishna. So certainly when one is taught to ask himself this kind of question, that is a question is taught to come. That's why here in our movement we engage people in the Varnashram system. Why do we introduce the Varnashram system initially? Because through the Varnashram system he will develop some qualities by which he will show respect to each and everyone. And by showing respect to each and everyone through the Varnashram system, then this question automatically will manifest in his intelligence, and then he will be known as an intelligent person. In fact, this is a real definition of intelligence, of wise, of wisdom. That is a person who always asks questions. I have seen many, young boys, young girls at the early age, they always ask questions. So this is a sign of intelligence. Actually, Srila Prabhupada used to say that those who ask questions are really very intelligent people. So for one to become intelligent means the one who is always asking questions. Thank you very much for today. Hare Krishna.